Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I wanted to take a moment to tune in and turn on with you and share some insight and inspiration about this upcoming new moon and Mercury retrograde, and share a little bit with you about what's coming in the upcoming days and weeks. We've got Dia de los Muertos here. We've got Halloween. Let me see, I've got a little sun glare there, and I wanted to change things up and mix things up a little bit. So happy Thursday, beloveds. Plus, I'm always telling you about the things that are going on behind me, butterflies and hummingbirds. So I thought I'd let you get a chance to see it today. And wherever you are, I wanted to send you some sunshine. So happy Thursday. So first things first, who's ready? Who's feeling the new moon vibes? Who's also feeling the Mercury retrograde? Miana and I have been feeling Mercury retrograde for at least the shadow period now, for at least the last 2 weeks. You know, it is definitely not a punk. The thing is, we usually feel this shadow period, and then it kind of calms down during the retrograde, so I'm getting prepared. You're feeling emotional, yes, lots of up and down. Many of us are going through big, huge changes, metamorphosis, even transformations. I'm seeing couples break up, I'm seeing couples get back together, I'm seeing all kinds of things out there because we're really going through a healing evolution. And the more of us that go through this healing evolution, we're recognizing that the work that we are doing really for healing is truly about coming into ourselves in a way that is so divine that there is no, if there is something that is toxic or harmful, we're cutting it off. So continue to pay attention to those thoughts and to those feelings, because this Mercury retrograde is teaching us those valuable lessons. And so breathe through it, beloveds, but allow yourself to go through it. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck trying to figure it out. Do not attempt that. Figuring it out is a fear-based experience. Please go with the flow. Go with the flow, go with the flow. That's what this is teaching us, because we cannot continue to do the same things. And so many of us are having to go through and experience new habits, new behaviors, new routines. We're all having to go and do new things, and even my relationship, is transforming with Miana, with my husband, with my clients, with you. And so we're all experiencing these shifts. And so that's why it's so, important that we do this healing work. So many people are like, oh, I can do it on my own. I spent years trying to do spiritual healing by myself and wasted a lot of time. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because if we could figure it out and have the best lives that we want to have by ourselves, wouldn't we have done it already by now? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we keep thinking, I can figure it out, I can figure it out, I can figure it out. And that is what actually keeps us from moving forward. More than anything, that is exactly what keeps us from moving forward. And it keeps us stuck in our story. So we've got to get past yesterday now. We can't keep holding on to it. We've got to get over ourselves. We need to get help. We need to get support. And that's what HELP stands for us here in this community. Heal, evolve, love, pray. Did you hear? HELP means heal, evolve, love, pray. You do not have to struggle by yourselves. And so that's why everything that we do here, and again, I share this all the time, is to support your healing, because I'm doing my healing. And so I'm only maybe a step ahead of you or so, maybe a few books I've read, a few classes, a few years ahead. But guess what, beloveds? I'm still every day in a healing process. Do not get it twisted. Believe you me, I'm always healing, and I'm always open and available for the healing. And this is why I love my affirmations. And so today's affirmation is, I am willing to release attachments to playing small. We don't even realize how much we play ourselves small. We think other people make us play small, but most of the time it's us. And so it's time for us to stop playing small. And that's why I'm super excited about writing through wounds, because we don't know how much we carry until we look at it. And so many of us are scared to go and look at it. We've got it so darkly and deeply buried. We think we forgot, but it still lingers and still holds us hostage. And so that's what writing does, and that's what writing has done for me. And I don't know if many of you know, but I am an Amazon International best-selling author. And I co-authored this book about 3 years ago, and it was one of the most transformational experiences of my life. And I'll tell you why. Because the first time getting to see your name in print in a book, and then having people tell you, oh, they're putting it in a library and things like that, doing that type of thing and having that type of experience, when you have a dream come true, then you know that anything is possible. And so having my first, piece actually in a book was profoundly healing. And so I will be sharing how I created this and the process of writing through wounds and some of my own wounds that I have written through this story. And the story is called Naked in Public. I've shared this before, but I will be diving deeper into it in writing through wounds because it is a multi-layered story. And I'll share with you one of the first paragraph. And this is it. You can never judge a book by its cover is one of my all-time favorite quotes. It explains what is within us. The cover of a book is what gets it off the shelf and into your hands, but its words are what cast a spell. We all have a story lurking inside us. If we don't like that story, we often put on a mask, a cover to protect ourselves from the world. It's online and it's going to be in a private Facebook group. To protect ourselves from the world. But underneath this mask, this shield, this book cover lies our soul, our multifaceted and multi-layered essence. Once the soul is allowed to reveal its radiance, light is revealed and reclaimed. But that allowing requires us to open the cover, set aside the mask, and unwrap the layers which kept us hidden away. In other words, to reveal ourselves and stand in our essence, we have to get naked. And so that's what the premise of the story is really about. And that's why writing through wounds is so profound for me, because it really did. I never knew that sharing my story would be the healing experience. And I've even shared here in front with all of you of my dysfunctional childhood and childhood sexual abuse, and so now those stories are out. They no longer claim me hostage, and that's why I love writing. But I wanted to share something really cool with you, two things actually. So Miana and I found this really cool map, and so this is a cool map of the world, so we can start to connect to every single bruja. So please sign up for our newsletter so we know where you are. And it's a scratch off thing, so when we're going to scratch it off, and it's going to reveal a beautiful colorful map. But the first scratches I'm going to put on here are for our beautiful black pearls down there in Ghana. Our girls we are writing them, we're talking. I'm even doing writing through wounds with them because I know we can't use technology. I want them to write to me as well, and they know that I am writing to them through Black Pearl, through poems and all of that. And so I'm encouraging you, brothers and sisters and beloveds, friends and followers. I want to make sure I include everybody. Remember who you are and who you said you wanted to be. This is what this Mercury retrograde is bringing up for us. This is what November is so powerful with the 11-11 energy, with that 11 energy. And that tells us, beloveds, we have 8 weeks left. 2020 is coming. It is coming. I'm excited because I know it's bringing amazing shifts and changes. I cannot be afraid of what's coming, because guess what, beloveds? It's all actually temporary. And so it's time that we allow ourselves to start healing. So please join link in bio so we can get everybody's place where they are. Of course, everybody's going to be in the U.S. And, we do have sisters all over, but we'll try to make a pinpoint for our sisters in different cities once we get it on the map. And so we're really looking forward to that. And so, how can you use this Mercury retrograde to heal yourself and to go a little bit deeper? And so we've got the other big thing is next week here in Mexico is Dia de los Muertos, All Saints Day. So we're going to have some amazing video during the time of the Sacred Bruja Retreat. We'll be connecting with different brujas all over the city, all over the place. So guess what, beloveds? You've got some cool stuff coming as well. So stay tuned. Happy Thursday. Tune in. Allow yourself to listen, and get all the links in bio. See everything that we've got coming up, everything that we've got available now. Please sign up for the community. Thank you so much. I send you so much love and light, beloveds. Know that you are blessed, you are loved, and you are light. I love you. Peace and blessings. Namaste.